Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Gretchen from Gretchen's Vegan Bakery, and I'm back again with a quick recipe for a jacked up version of traditional rice pudding. Coconut rice pudding with a pineapple rum salsa served in individual dessert portions, complete with a crispy, crunchy coconut shortbread. Of course, if you're not into all that fancy schmancy stuff, you can go straight up traditional with a recipe that I have actually been making almost daily. It's a low-fat, no refined sugar added recipe. So if you want to check out my blog post for both versions and see which way you want to roll, click the link below to go ahead and grab the recipes. It's basically the same cooking method for each recipe, but for the molded desserts, I added just a little bit of extra rice to the milk so that it's a little bit extra starch and it's going to hold it together in the mold better. I am using arborio rice, which is the best rice to use for making super creamy recipes. It has a really high starch content so that your finished recipe is extra creamy and delicious. So just combine that rice with the plant milk, and I'm using a combination of coconut milk and rice milk together, and I've actually been using stevia to sweeten it, and I do add that at the end, but if you want to use regular sugar, by all means just add it now with the milk and the rice while it's cooking. A vanilla bean pod would be awesome if you have it, or just use vanilla extract at the end of the cooking. You're going to bring it up to a boil, stirring often, and then reduce the heat and simmer it for about 20 to 30 minutes, stirring occasionally, and it's going to get really thick and creamy. Now, as I mentioned, I'm using stevia lately so that I can eat more of this and not feel so bad. But this recipe will take really just about any sugar or sugar substitute that you prefer with no changes needed. I've soaked my raisins in rum overnight, so at the end of cooking, you're going to add those drained raisins. And if you're making them into the individual molds like me, you're going to divide it up evenly. The acetate cake collar, those clear strips, that's going to help them unmold nicely. Otherwise, just pour the entire recipe into a large container and serve it like normal rice pudding. But if you want to go the extra mile with this one, pop a coconut shortbread cookie on each one. That's going to become the base later when we unmold them. And again, all the recipes are on my blog post, so just click on through and check out all the recipes. Once they have cooled to cold, they're going to set pretty firm so that you can unmold them. Then I made a rum reduction, just basically by reducing some rum with sugar, and then I added pineapples and raisins, and I topped each rice pudding portion with that, then a billowy mound of coconut whipped cream, and of course toasted coconut. These little desserts make plain old rice pudding a bit more interesting, shall we say? Let me know in the comments if you just like traditional, straight up old-fashioned rice pudding, or if you are bold enough to jazz it up with these rum-soaked raisins and the pineapple rum salsa. Whichever way you like it, I really hope you're going to try this recipe. Just head over to GretchensVeganBakery.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Until then, happy vegan baking. Bye for now.